What do you mean you don't go to your van at lunchtime and make scrambled eggs? Weirdo. I need 2 hands to do this. You guys got a box in the way, eh? I mean, it's not ideal, but you look like you're making it work. So yeah, we need to get this out of here. Where are you going? To the food? Of course you are. Wait, let's turn the Lucky off. Turn the Lucky off? Yikes. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I just finished filming my, I'm assuming, very long vlog of full-time van life, full-time job. And I haven't even broken ground on editing it yet. Not at this point. The channel's also still down. I'm dealing with another whole separate issue over on my Patreon. Well, we're all dealing with an issue. We're actually just talking it out because over there on Patreon, we get along very well and we talk about things and we work things out together. It's a great community. But I digress. In that big ass box, there is a solar panel. Like every other van lifer I've ever seen. It is the Renogy brand. It's a little large. We've had it for a few days. I just shove it sort of up into the front when I go to sleep at night. But now it's like enough's enough. I wanted to mount it. Let me try that again. I wanted to mount it onto the roof rack that I have on Lucky, but the brackets that are provided with that solar panel don't work. I would need like squared off and really narrow roof racks for it to work to sit on. Right now I've got the Vortex Rhino rack bars and they're sort of like long and oval shape. Anyways, the brackets just don't sit on those flush. So instead of trying to track down brackets that will work, I'm just going to use what we have. And I think I'm just going to mount that solar panel straight to the roof at the back of Lucky. I'm just going to use self-tapping screws and just go right into the roof. With the job that I have now, there's certain things that I've sort of realized that don't need to be done when it comes to certain things. Again, with stuff up there, I'm not going to use lap sealant to seal it all up. I'm just going to use marine grade silicone because it should be fine. I think for today, I'm just going to get the panel up there and then maybe zap strap the cords and cover them in like a plastic bag or something and put them underneath the panel. I don't know that I'll be drilling the hole and putting the gland and having the wires and all of that come in. Today, I just kind of want the panel up there so it's added a living space. And it's also pretty cold today, so that's gonna affect the cure time of my silicone, and that'll affect the time that I wanna be out in the elements. Not there's a lot of elements floating around out there. Well, I mean, there's like air. That is that plan. So let's rip over to the Home Depot and see about some stainless steel self-tapping screws and some marine grade silicone sealant. Huh. So it turns out I already have self-tapper still in Lucky. And I just picked up this nonsense. It's one of the ones I could find that actually said waterproof, not water resistance on it. Resistant. And that should be fine enough, especially if I'm gonna be removing this later. If I get like a second or third panel and eventually do get proper brackets and move it to the roof rack up there. So let's go. Oh, Stella, you catching some sun? Oh, and she doesn't. What are you, camera shy? All right, let's go find a place to park and get that guy up there. Ooh. I mean, that's better lighting, but that looks pretty cool. Just pulled up outside a theater here in Calgary because my plan is to show you my butt. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking until I'm sitting down. My plan is to get this panel up there, get the silicone on it. Wait for Penny's tail. Get the silicone on it, and then I'm gonna go see a movie. Probably Scream, because I didn't get a chance to see it when it like first came out, and I love those movies. So that's that plan. What I have to do now is before I get outside, because it is, like I said, a little chilly, even though it looks beautiful outside, is I want to get the brackets installed on the panel before I get out there. How am I going to do this? We don't have a lot of room in here, eh, Stella? Oh wait, there's a bracket up here too I used to make sure that the screws I have would fit in it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these to the panel, 4 of them, and then we'll use butyl tape that was left over from when I installed the ceiling fan on the underside, press that against the roof of the van, and then just put the self-tappers in, and then hit the tops of the self-tappers and maybe the edge of this with that silicone. I'm sure it'll work fine. Klutzy cat. Now we've got 2 objects of basically the same size in here. Very good. Very good. Incoming. Woo! Solar panel. I wish I had, this is a good reason for me to go buy some more tools. One, I'd have them then for work, and 2, they'd come in handy now. If I had a wrench, I could tighten these a lot tighter. I think I'll see what I can do to tighten them down. But there she be, right? There, and then burp, burp, right into Lucky's dome. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go pick up more zap straps because I only had one large one, and I'm just zip tying it to my crossbar, all of the wires for now, and I just heat shrunk the ends as opposed to putting plastic bags on just these little guys or anything. Yeah, it's in. We got the silicone on there. It doesn't look pretty, which is a lot of the way things are with Lucky. Not so bad. I have no idea what time it is. Let's see if I can make my movie. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool to see that up there. That's like one of those staple things when it comes to this like nomadic lifestyle. And I haven't had it for almost a year now, right? It's March. And this is pretty much when I started the build last year. Well, in a couple weeks, it will be a year when I broke ground on Lucky. So to see that up there is kind of cool. It's not hooked in yet, so we won't be able to test it out, but I'm telling you, with the way gas prices are right now, there's a good thing we broke ground on that. All right, that's twice in the same sort of like thought that I used the term broke ground. Kind of feels like I'm wasting time, because I am, because it's still like an hour before my movie starts. Why? Do you not want me to get rid of the box? What was that? Excuse me? I don't think I've ever told that story. Not really a story. Fact. Ever since she was a kitten, when I would snap my fingers at her or go, hey, she would natter back at me, and she still does it. Even now, in your golden girl era, don't ya? Hey, come here. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Do you know that we're gonna have power from the sun soon? No clue what that means. I hope that those screws stay long enough, and it didn't seem like they were super tight, but there's 8 of them, so whatever. And then I'll just have to I'll just have to patch those holes when I move it to the roof rack. But it is nice to have that. It's sort of a nice feeling. I mean, like I said, it's not hooked up yet, but the potential's there. I just gotta drill a hole for the wires to come in, and I would have done that today, but I don't have any grommets. I'd want to put a grommet around the hole. These are all the things that I'm learning at my new job. And then I'll put the gland up there and everything, and the wires will probably come in, like I said, maybe around here. But it's cool to have that, because then we're pretty much like off grid in that rudimentary sense that we can just power with the sun. Now granted, we don't get sunlight the best here year round, but Calgary, where I am, definitely gets a lot year round. So I think no matter what, it's a good It's a good addition to the homestead. Don't get too used to it. It's going after this. I mean, after the movie. Oh, good. Haven't been in the theater in so long. So yeah, Scream was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, I really like those movies. The legacy characters, Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette. David Arquette got the best story in it. The other two are which I always, I don't like when they aren't included as much. I feel like they're always trying to pass the torch with these kind of movies. It was enjoyable for the directors of Ready or Not, which was a phenomenal horror movie. I think I still have preferred 4. They did their best to sort of emulate Wes Craven's style, and they dedicated the movie to him, which was nice. And there were lots of little Easter eggs and throwbacks to other horror movies, which was cool. I am now okay with them calling it Scream for the way they sort of rolled that into this movie, which was really cool. So yeah, I'd say, what were we gonna call it? Scream 5. The Scream 2022. 7.5 out of 10. And now, we gotta go find some more zip ties so that doesn't come flying off. It really ruined my day. My boss is gonna shake his head at me. $4 for, what was this? I don't even know, 10 of them. We have these coming out of our ears at the shop, but it's Saturday and I can't get into the shop, so. Now, yeah, I'll feed you guys soon. Well, not soon, it's only like 3:30, calm down. What? I'm gonna go to the mall and we're gonna see about getting one of those portable. See what all this nonsense in my life is doing to me? Who am I kidding? I talk like this when things are fine. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna go to the Rogers store and talk to the girl there about portable. I don't know what's the matter with me. Portable internet. So those little MiFi boxes that you can get, sign up for a contract with them and it's just like, you get 50 gigs of internet as long as you're within the LTE thing. And then I hope to go live tonight completely remotely, not plugged in at all. So better start lucky and get the batteries charged because we only have the DC to DC charger still. That's the plan. Oh, copywritten music. Bye. Okay, just getting settled in. Penny's happy because she's eating. So mission accomplished in that sense. It's not quite time to go live yet. I got about half an hour. I want to get up on the roof, put another layer of that silicone on there, and then hopefully go get some hummus, because I think hummus and pretzels are in my future. One more time for good measure. This is the one where Matthew breaks his legs. Bye. Oh, how am I gonna get the frickin' phone down? Hi. I may leave this one here and just hit the live stream and then call it a night. And if that is the case, hopefully we get the solar all wrapped up in the next entry. So until the next one, you guys just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive, and I will see you all in the next one.